Hey everybody, welcome back into the UIS Coaches Show. Larry Larson alongside Matt Brock, UIS men's basketball head coach. And what a fun weekend. It's not often you can say that 3 games in 5 days is a lot of fun, but 3-0 at home and now 9-0 at home on the season had to be pretty fun.
You know, I was kind of pleased with our crowd today. You know, we haven't started classes yet, so students aren't back, but very happy to see more people out there in the stands supporting our guys. But yeah, I mean, we've been playing well at home and appreciate all the support that we're starting to get.
You know, starting with the victory today over Missouri S&T, I don't think anybody expected that to be a 20-point game when you guys had a shootout down in Rolla. What was the difference?
Well, defense. You know, that was our worst defensive game of the season, and since then we've kind of been refocused and executing our fundamentals and our principles at a better. And so, you know, we weren't gonna. I don't think our guys had any interest in letting them have 97 in our home court. So did a much better job today, taking away. They were very talented offense. You know, they got a great point guard, they got a shooter, and then they got a good 4-man and some pieces that go with them. So they present a lot of problems, and they did some things defensively, some switching that our guys had to adjust to. But you know, we were able to make it our kind of game. You know, put it in the half court. Offensively and defensively, whereas they want to play a little faster and a little more free.
Jumping backwards, and then Saturday, of course, the win over Drury, and then on Thursday, the thriller over Southwest Baptist. Jack Weber, game winner in overtime. What a game he had. He was beat up, bruised a little bit, double team going at him the whole game, blood on his jersey. What a performance from him.
Yeah, he's used to double teams. So, but the difference is Southwest Baptist is very physical in their double team, and that game just got kind of super physical, and they play so hard, and our guys did a great job matching that. But you know, Jack did a great job of handling it and finding guys, and you know, we got some shots that typically we make, but I think their deflections and just how fast they were closing ground on the closeouts affected our shooting a little bit. But you know, I was proud of our guys. You know, the SBU's been a team that won the league last year. They got the Player of the Year back. They got first team all point guard back. So for us to get those guys, even though it is at home, was a big step for our program because they play so hard. We matched their intensity, and very proud with our effort, even though, you know, we blew that 10-point lead with 2 minutes.
Yeah, definitely learned from it, though.
For sure.
Looking at those last 2 games, Drury closed that out, and then, of course, today against Missouri S&T. Looking at your guys' lineup, made an adjustment, Max Coonard into the starting lineup, Keith Johnson towards the bench. That just seemed to go really well. Take me through that decision.
You know, Keith, it kind of hit a little lull. He was just kind of struggling a little bit shooting the ball, and I said, Keith, let's put you on the bench and have you come off the bench. That second team needed a little offense too, so I think it might work out. You know, and defense, and he's kind of a secondary stopper after Jacob. So when Jacob goes out, he can kind of take the guy that we're focused on. So you know, I thought he was really good today. I thought he's been really good since he made the move. You know, a fifth-year senior that started every game of his career, I believe. To have that kind of reaction, it just shows you the depth of his character and just what the kind of person he is. And he's a great basketball player, but he's a much better person and just an excellent student and got a super bright future. But I think he's played better. I think he got him going a little bit. He saw the ball going a little bit, so I'm excited. I almost put him in for the last shot at the SBU game, but he had been sitting there so long, but because I still have that much confidence in him. But he's going to be a big piece for us going down the stretch.
Now, taking a step back here, big picture question. You know, Keith and so many other guys transferred in and have had such a big impact. I think that's people's biggest takeaway when they look at your rosters. So many new guys, but they look like they've been playing together for so long. How has everything clicked so well with so many fresh faces?
You know, I think it's the credit to our guys because they play the game the right way. So when the ball's passed and then the play's happening, you expect guys to do things just that are basketball plays. And so when guys deviate and kind of make a more selfish type play, then it's hard to play with people. But our guys are always hitting the open man, making the right cut, you know, being fundamental and moving the ball that they've been able to start to figure it out. And it's not that hard because it's whatever the path you watch a game and you're like, well, that pass is wide open, Russell Westbrook. Why don't you pass it? You know, no offense, Russ. But, you know where the next pass is when you're a high-level basketball player, and so you can you get a good feel. And so I think we could come together pretty quickly because Mike, Dre, Keith, and Max, and even Chandler as a freshman, they make the right basketball plays. And we recruit that and we teach that, but it's just a credit to our guys because you're right. I mean, we have a lot of synergy right now on the offensive end, and we had it pretty early on.
Jumping ahead now, 2 of your next 3 games are against teams that are currently in the top 20. You've got Missouri St. Louis coming up next Saturday, and then UIndy at home after that. And then, of course, you can't overlook Maryville on the road on Thursday. What do you kind of see in that stretch? I'm sure you haven't had a chance to look at any film, but tough teams.
Yeah, I mean, you watch a little bit when you're watching somebody else, the crossover, kind of the Maryville. On Thursday, we're focused on Coach Shaw does an excellent job. They're very physical, very athletic team. They're tough at their place, and they present some different problems than the way that S&T plays. So we'll have to get prepared for that. But we really don't. You can't really look past anybody. Another coach in the league was telling me he mentioned another team in another league. Who's not very good, and he said we just don't have that team in our league, and it's true. I mean, you look at the bottom of our league. I think right now, as we speak, I think Lewis is beating Umsel by 15 in the first half, and Lewis is at the bottom of our league right now. Well, Lewis is a great program. They won the league 5 years ago, been an NCAA perennial NCAA team. So you got Truman was in the Elite Eight. They started slowly, so you don't have an off night in this league. And I was talking to a friend of mine just about our league, and I said, I don't know if we got a top 10 team right now, but I feel like we've got about 6, maybe 8, 15 to 70 type teams, that are capable of being a tournament team. So, I tell our recruits it's the toughest league in America, and if you're coming here, you better be expecting it.
It's been physical, and we've definitely seen that over the last 5 days. 3 games in 5 days, but 3 wins. Coach, congrats, and get some rest, and best of luck next weekend.
Thanks, Larry.
You bet.